I want to take a few minutes to show you a little trick that I think you will appreciate. Not everyone knows this trick. This is a regular toilet, as everyone's familiar with. And to start out with, for your information, it is made of ceramic. Ceramic is actually harder than steel. And if you took sandpaper on a piece of steel and sandpaper on a piece of ceramic, you would wear the steel down long before you would wear down the ceramic. And what I'm getting at is this, you can see, is rust out of water. There's iron in water and there's calcium in water. I'm sure you're familiar with this picture here. It builds up in your toilet. There's not much in the line of chemicals that's going to clean it in a reasonable time. So I'm going to show you a little trick. This is what I'm using, what I'm going to use on it. It's made by 3M. It's in the sandpaper section. It'll probably take me longer to show you what you use to do this with than it'll take to actually do the job. Now this is what comes in this thing, and all it is, it's actually a sponge that is made to work like sandpaper, and it's easily flexible and you can put good pressure on it. Now I'm going to show you what it takes to clean that, and here we go. We're going to get started. No chemicals, no nothing. Now first, you can start out, what I do, I pour about a cup of Clorox in the toilet and let it sit for a little bit. Take the brush and swish it around and then flush it out. And then here we go. We're going to take this. Now watch this. If you try to clean that, you know what I'm talking about. You can see how it's coming off. Right up under here, you can hear the sound, the grit sound that is cleaning that off. Then let me turn the camera around a little bit so make sure that you see just what I'm doing. Okay. Now we're going to do some more in here. Now if it's a heavy buildup, it'll take longer. This can be any grit, but it works better if it's anywhere between 100 and 200 grit. And anywhere you see that rust, you do like that. Now, we're going to flush it, and I haven't done that down there. You can see. So now I'm going to do that part of it. Now you see, there's a world of difference there. I'm going to flush it again in a minute, but I'm not through. I got something else I need to show you, tell you. If you take your fingers right up under here, you will feel holes. They're about this far apart, about 1 inch apart, all the way around the toilet. When you flush it, the water comes in. There's a little round opening throughout here. Water runs in there and it runs out the hole, and they're at a little bit of an angle. So as the water comes out, it starts the water going around. That gives you the swirl. If you don't get that swirl, it's not going to flush. So what you do To get that swirl, you can take you a coat hanger. It's just about the perfect size of wire. Cut you pieces of wire, or one piece about this long. And you take it and you stick it up in there, and each one of them till you open up all those holes. After you do that, your toilet will flush every time. And that way you solve 2 problems. Now, let me flush it again, and here is the results. But that's all you're using, just that sanding sponge. Makes a lot of difference. Now, if you use sandpaper, use what is called wet or dry sandpaper. The reason being, the glue that holds the grit onto the paper is waterproof, and it keeps the paper from falling apart on you so quick. But I like these here better. And this one, I believe it was like 200 grit. I don't see it, I don't know what it did with it, but 200 grit works fine too. And that's just, that's it. I hope it does you some good. If you like it, put the thumbs up, and thanks for watching.